immigration is not a homogeneous thing. It's different kind of immigrations. In Canada, there are exiles. There are people who are very wealthy and they go to live there, and there are people who are not so wealthy and struggling, and they want to improve their lives, and that's why they go there. So it's not a we can't have a whole definition of what's an immigrant.
And
There are various kind of immigrations.
about this book, Cockroach, it's a shocking title, no?
Well, I do aim to shock, yes, and grab attention. So yes, it is. It is a shocking title, I
There are a
guess.
cockroach in the United States or in Canada?
Yes, of course, many cockroaches. Yes, and the poorer you are, the more they come.
That's good. What can you tell us about the making process, the writing process of Cockroach? How many times, how is your work day by day or thinking? Or how is your
I
plan?
usually contemplate on a novel for 2 years. I think, I write few notes, and I think about it for a few years. And then I sit down and I write it in a very short period of time. I like to write with certain intensity, with certain urgency, and
How many
and
hours on a day?
I write anywhere between 1 hour to 6 hours.
6 hours in the morning or in the afternoon?
Very early in the morning. I wake up.
early.
When I write, I sleep early and I wake up very early. I wake up at 5.
With a lot of coffee?
A lot of coffee, and a computer, and a pyjama,
In pyjama.
and I write.
Okay.
That's what I do. Yes.
And this book
It was finished in 6 months.
in 6 months. Okay.
One manuscript,
One manuscript.
and then editing.
And then you send to the editor house.
Editor, yes.
Just for, to one printing house or editor house, or two. In United States.
The first book, the Niro's Game, I sent too many
Too many. Yes.
because it was my first book,
yes.
and then I was accepted. I had few responses, and I chose one publisher,
Who was
House of Anansi in Canada.
in Canada?
This one I signed when this one came out, and I had some success.
That was in 2006. No.
Yes.
2006.
I-
And that is in 2009.
Yes. 2008.
2008.
Yes.
Okay. And who recommended you to the editors?
Nobody.
Nobody. You just
I didn't have an agent. I just sent the manuscript with one letter and few chapters.
Yes.
And I went on the internet and I made a list of all the Canadian publishers,
Yes.
and I sent the same thing to everyone.
And
few
you
months
received the
later-
first answer.
After 2 months, I received
After
the
2
answer. After 3 months, I received another one. 3 months also, I received 4 answers right
And
away.
how is the payment for your rights in Canada? They give money before or after?
It depends.
Depends on the negotiation
My
process.
first book, they gave me very little money. My second book, a little bit more money.
In the beginning, and after you receive a percent of the...
After I made a proposal for. Now I'm writing a third book, so I make a proposal. I told them that this is what I'm
Why
going to
we
write
put
about.
this question? Because this site is totally just for the writer and the
Yes.
books. We have
Okay,
more
that's
than,
fine. I can tell you how it functions.
4,000 because the Romanians don't understand very well, the young people.
How the process works.
How is the process? What-
Yes. For my third book, I got what is called advances,
Yes.
meaning they pay me before I deliver the work. They pay me part of the deal in advance. When I finish the manuscript, I hand it in, and they pay me the full price.
And right now you haven't an agent?
Yes, I do.
Do you have right now?
Yes, I do have an agent.
Is Canadian or
He's from UK.
from UK?
It's called the Wiley Agency.
agency, and you are working and starting with English publishing house, and after they decided to
Translate.
translate to
They sell
another.
it. They sell it to the world. Yes.
And Niro's game, how many translation?
20.
did you- 20.
And this one is about 16 so far.
16. Okay. And how is your life? Is the social life? Your friends?
Yeah, I kept the same friends. I still have the same friends from where I was
In
poor.
the past when you was a photograph.
Yes,
Uh,
I was a
and,
photographer, yes. I kept the same friends. I still have the same friends. And I travel a lot, that's for sure. Because every publisher wants you to go to the country and promote the book.
Yes.
So for the last 4 years, I've been traveling.
You
Traveled
work
than-
more than 20 years in a photograph, no?
No, I worked for about 10 years in photography,
10
but I worked
photography.
many other things. I worked at.
I know, I have read.
Yeah.
I have read about this. It is a relationship between picture and writing a book. Do you have in your mind the image
Yes,
when you're starting to work?
Yes, I think maybe I think more in the Niro's game, my work is very visual. So I treat, when I imagine a scene, I kind of frame it like a photograph.
How you start this book? With a synopsis you started, or you had them in your mind all
I have
the
in my
content?
mind a very general idea and images and storyline, a loose storyline that I can change. Sometimes I take tangents, I take sides, and I just sit down and write.